Hello, I am Slendy. This is my first video. I have never made a YouTube video on my own for my own channel, and to be honest, I wasn't planning to, but I have this assignment for school where I'm supposed to deliver an essay, but it can't be written. It has to be by another mode, and one example listed was a podcast, and I thought, how would I even record a podcast? But I knew that YouTubers and streamers that I've watched for over a decade now use OBS, and after experimenting with it, I thought, wow, this seems easier than I thought it would be, and thought I would try and make one, knowing that maybe no one will ever watch it. Probably no one will ever watch it. I may never do another one again, and what I have made might be so bad you wouldn't even call it a video, but that is always going to be a risk with new things. You'll have noticed by now that the title of this video is two questions. The first, who am I, is meant to be answered for you, the viewer, but the second, what am I doing, is to be answered for the both of us. To answer the first question, I would not say that's easy to answer. Do you need to know my name, my job, my major that I'm in that requires making a podcast? To be honest, I don't know if I'm comfortable with that, and that's okay. This may be the first and only video, or the first of many videos, and I may decide that I can disclose more than I'm giving now in the future. But with that being said, I think I can only answer the question of who I am by answering the second question, what am I doing? What am I doing? But even that is uncertain to me. A few months ago, I made the decision to break up with my girlfriend. It was messy, difficult, and I wish I could say it had an ending that was suited to how happy I was and how fun the relationship started. But sometimes things that involve two people or more get ugly, and it is what it is. In the months since then, I've thought about what I wanted to do, and recently someone very close to me questioned if the career and major I have wanted for myself are really the right fit for who I am. And lately I'm wondering if they're right. The combination of being single and the question of what do I do with my life, which is so cliche that I hesitate really saying it. Uh, Both these things have pushed me to try something new, which is why I'm here speaking what is in my heart right now. I think what I want and what I have wanted for a while is to express myself. For so long, I have tended to feel alone and isolate myself out of fear that if I showed who I really was, that nobody would like what they saw. And even though I have done a lot of work to grow out of that, it is a habit that has been hard to break. But I've always thought that I could use words, written or spoken, to simply talk about anything that comes to mind. And usually that makes me feel better. I do not mean to say that all my thoughts are gold and that I need to insert myself into your algorithm so that everyone can hear me and everything that comes into my head. But I do think of it like someone just putting paint on a canvas, even if everyone who looks at it wishes they had never seen it, or if God was the only one who ever sees it in its obscurity. The painter can at least feel better that what was inside him for so long is instead on the outside now. Even if everyone who looks at it wishes they had never seen it, or if God was the only one who ever sees it in its obscurity, the painter can at least feel better that what was inside him for so long can instead be on the outside. That, in my opinion, answers both questions. I'm someone who just wants to reach out into the void, do something new, and leave some sort of mark, even if it is tucked away in the huge mountain of videos destined to never be seen, not with the intention of being seen, but so what is inside me can gain something new, whether it is fulfillment, insight, whatever. Maybe to you and what you've gleaned from me so far, I'm something else. I could, in your mind, just be some narcissist who loves to hear himself talk, in spite of his weird voice that pronounces things kind of weirdly, in my opinion. and I'm only slightly insecure about it. But you're free to think of that if that's your experience of me. But on the off chance someone does listen to this and can relate to even a tiny amount of what I have said, then I think that makes it all the more worth it. And even if you and I never meet, then I hope you accept that God loves you, and maybe this is your sign to do something new too.
Best to destroy these unks if there is time. They're on your tail. The moon haunts you.
The keyholes are more dangerous if there's more than one.
You
Now
can't
it's
get rid of
showtime.
us so easy.
Those guys are about to shoot at us.
Better stop that vehicle! win 'em all.